don't mind me.
I'm afraid we are distressing you.
Never mind, I must get used to it. Only, please do it by degrees. Begin by first putting your arm around her waist. There, let me get used to that first.
Oh, wouldn't you like to retire? It must pain you to see us so affectionate together.
No, I must learn to bear it. Now, oblige me by allowing her head to rest on your shoulder.
Like that?
I'm much obliged to you. Now, kiss her. Thank you. It's simple torture.
Oh, come, bear up. After all, it's only for a month.
No, it's no use deluding oneself with false hopes.
What do you mean?
Oh, my child, my poor child. How shall I break it to her? My little bride that was to have been.
Was to have been?
Yes, you never can be mine.
Oh, this is
great! I've just ascertained that by the Mikado's law. When a married man is beheaded, his wife is buried alive.
Buried alive?
Ah, Mikado.
Buried alive? Buried alive. It's a most unpleasant death.
But whom did you get it from?
Oh, from Pooh-Bah, he's my solicitor.
But he could be mistaken.
So I thought. So I consulted the Lord Chief Justice, the Lord High Admiral, the Master of the Rolls, the Judge Ordinary, and the Lord Chancellor. They're all of the same opinion. Never knew such unanimity upon a point of law in my life.
But stop a bit. This law has never been put in force.
Oh, not yet. You see, flirting is the only crime punishable with decapitation, and married men never flirt.
Oh, that's right. I quite forgot that. Well, I suppose it may seem that my dream of happiness is at an end.
Darling, I don't want to appear selfish. I love you with all my heart. I don't suppose I shall ever love anybody else half as much, but when I agreed to marry you, I had no idea that I should have to be buried alive in a month.
Nor I. It's the first I've heard of it.
It makes a difference, doesn't it?
It does make a difference, of course.
You see, burial alive is such a stuffy death.
Oh, I call it a beast of a death.
You see my difficulty, don't you?
Yes, and I see my own. If I insist on you carrying out your promise, I doom you to a hideous death. But if I release you, you marry Coco at once.
Here's a howdy-do, if I marry you. When your time has come to perish, then the maiden whom you cherish must be slaughtered too. Here's a howdy-do, here's a howdy-do.
Here's a pretty mess, in a month or less. I must die without a wedding, let the bitter tears I'm shedding witness my distress. Here's a pretty mess, here's a pretty mess.
Here's the state of things. To her life she clings. Matrimonial devotion doesn't seem to suit her notion. Burial it brings. Here's the state of things. Here's the state of things.
With a passion that's intense, I worship and adore. But the laws of common sense we ought not to ignore. If what he says is true, 'tis death to marry you. Here's a pretty state of things, here's a pretty how-you-do. Here's a pretty state of things, a pretty state of things.
Here's a howdy-do.
Here's a how-we-do.
Here's how we do.
For if what he says is true, I cannot marry you. Here's a pretty state of things. Here's a pretty how-we-do.
My poor boy, I'm really very sorry for you.
Thanks, old fellow. I'm sure you are.
You see, I'm quite helpless.
I quite see that.
I can't conceive of anything more distressing than to have one's marriage cut off at the last moment. But you shan't be disappointed of a wedding. You shall come to mine.
It's very kind of you, but it's too late.
Why so?
Because today I die.
What do you mean?
I can't live without Yum Yum. This afternoon I perform the Happy Dispatch.
No, I can't allow that.
Why not?
Why? Hang it all!
Okay.
No. Wait, you see, you're under contract to die at the hand of the public executioner in a month's time. Why, if you kill yourself, what's to become of me? Why, I shall have to be executed in your place.
It would certainly seem so.
Now then, Lord Mayor, what is it?
He who must not be named, and his suite are approaching the city, and will be here within 10 minutes.
The Mikado? Oh. Now look here, you. This is getting serious. A bargain's a bargain, and you really mustn't frustrate the ends of justice by committing suicide. As a man of honor and a gentleman, you are bound to die ignominiously at the hand of the public executioner.
Very well, then, behead me.
What? Now?
Certainly, at once.
Chop it up, chop it up.
My good sir, I do not go about prepared to execute a gentleman at a moment's notice. Why, I've never even killed a cricket.
Still, as Lord High Executioner.
As Lord High Executioner, I have to behead him in a month, and I'm not ready yet. I don't know how it's done. I'm going to take lessons. I mean, to begin with the guinea pig and work my way through the animal kingdom until I get to a lead guitarist. Why, you don't suppose as a humane man I would have accepted the duties of Lord High Executioner if I hadn't thought the duties were purely nominal? I can't kill you. I can't kill anything. I can't kill anybody.
Come, my poor fellow. We all have misfortunate duties to discharge at times. After all, what is it? If I don't mind, why should you? Remember, sooner or later it must be done.
Must it? I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean?
Why should I kill you when making an affidavit that you've been executed will do just as well? Here are plenty of witnesses. The Lord High Attorney General, First Commissioner of Police, Secretary of State for the Home Department, Chief Commander-in-Chief, and the Lord Chancellor.
But where are they?
There they are, and they'll all swear to it. Won't you?
Am I to understand that all us high officers of state are required to perjure ourselves to ensure your safety?
Why not? You'll be grossly insulted as usual.
Will the insult be cashed down or at a date?
Have it sent to your PayPal account.
Well, it will be useful discipline. Very good. Choose your fiction, and I'll endorse it.
But life without Yum
Oh,
Yum!
Yum, bother Yum. Here, Commissioner, go fetch Yum. Take Yum and marry Yum. Only go away and don't come back again. Here she is. Yum, are you particularly busy?
Not particularly.
Have you 5 minutes to spare?
Yes.
Then go with His Grace, the Archbishop of Titipu, and he'll marry you at once.
But if I'm to be buried
Don't
alive...
ask questions, but do as I say, and Nankipu will explain all.
But one moment.
Not for worlds! Here comes the Mikado.
Mikado.
No doubt to ascertain whether I've obeyed his decree, and if he finds you alive, he will have the greatest difficulty in being persuaded that I've beheaded him. Close thing that, for here he comes.